The liver is really important because it plays this detoxification role. So if you've eaten stuff like paracetamol or alcohol, it will help to remove these toxins from your blood. So what the liver is a really big organ, actually. It's tucked just underneath your ribs. And if you look at it at smaller level, it's made up to these hexagonal subunits called lobules or lobules, depending on how you want to pronounce it. They are pretty complex structures. This is the diagram that you have. So you can see there's endothelial cells, which we've talked about in the first unit. There's hepatocytes, which are liver cells, so they're functional cells. We've got a tube there, duct for bile. So there's quite a lot going on. It's quite a complex structure. So one of the really important functions of the liver is to produce bile to aid the digestion of fat. We talked about that last session. It increases the surface area of the fat and lipid droplets so that they can have a greater surface area for the lipase enzyme to work on. Another important role is it helps to synthesize and store fat, and it will also break down fats for energy. If we haven't eaten enough carbohydrates or don't have enough carbs, we can break down fats for energy. It also regulates cholesterol and lipoproteins in the blood. So quite important in terms of what our blood looks like if we've been eating lots of fat and things, and also to keep levels as they should be of certain types of lipids. The liver, as we said last week, produces bile. It's stored in the gallbladder and released into the small intestine down the bile duct. The bile emulsifies fats, as I was just reminding you really, because we looked at it last week. So it breaks the large fat droplets into the smaller ones. This increases the surface area that the lipase enzyme can work on. So that's its like digestive role. This helps to digest the fats because it really massively increases the speed at which the enzyme can work because the surface area of the fats or lipids or oils is increased. And it helps us to therefore absorb the fats out of our diet sufficiently.